Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan Benz, going to speak to you for a few minutes today from Chapter 9 in Live a Legacy on understanding influence. Before I get into that, I want to thank those of you who have emailed or Facebooked me or tweeted or posted here on YouTube this weekend. I've gotten some good feedback from folks and it's good to hear from you. I also want to thank my cousin who's in England who tweeted yesterday that she bought Live a Legacy. Here we are, my promo, there you are. Live a Legacy, she bought it through Amazon.co.uk, and I'm really grateful. Thanks, Tracy, for your purchase and for letting your Twitter followers know about it as well. I do appreciate it. You can order in the UK and Ireland through Amazon.co.uk, which is great. I want to talk to you about influence, understanding what it is. Next week, we'll talk about how to develop it. But for today, I want to first define it. And the way I define it here in the book is influence is a power affecting a person without any direct cause or apparent effort. It's that energy, that power that's exerted that causes situations and people to sway or to change. And it's that unseen quality or presence that allows a person to carry more weight than others. It's that idea, like if you've ever been somewhere and somebody walks into a room, maybe a restaurant or into a meeting, and you don't know who they are, but you go, whoa, what is that? Now, who are they? And what do they do? And what are they about? And everybody sort of stops and pays attention. It's that kind of presence. And I think that kind of presence that people carry really comes through a confidence, and not an arrogance, but a confidence. So there's just people who have influence sort of know what they're about. We've been talking about that a few weeks ago, about knowing who you are, knowing your ability, know thyself. But people who have a clear sense of purpose, who are okay with it and who don't feel the need to apologize for it, they're just confident and they carry that, and in terms, it just makes people sort of stand up and take notice, like, who is this? Influence always elicits a response. So wherever influence is exerted, or wherever it's felt, I should say, there's going to be a response. Some people will love it, some people will hate it, some people might even fight against it, but it will create change when it's wielded properly. I also say here that influence understands that favor is a friend and that favor is cultivated over time. There's something about favor with people, favor in situations, that's very linked into influence. And favor is developed over time, and sometimes we have to be patient, sometimes we have to cultivate relationships, sometimes if you're thinking of influence in the workplace, you have to develop rapport with a lot of different kinds of people. That's why I always say, sometimes just smiling, shaking someone's hand, acknowledging them, calling them by name makes them feel like you care genuinely, and hopefully you're doing it, because people can detect a fraud, I find, and they can detect insincerity. So sincere gestures, sincere acts of caring actually endear people to who you are, and then when it comes time for them to partner with you on your purpose or on whatever it is you want to do, they're ready to do it, because you know what? You were there for them. You treated them with dignity and respect. So influence, it's almost like the energy around us, like a force field that we carry that either will pull people in or repel them away. But wherever we go, we have it. And so I want you to think about this week as you go through your week or even your day-to-day, where do you have influence? If you're a parent, you do have influence in your home, hopefully. Influence, in the home will be the people who are following you. But sometimes you don't have to be in charge to exert influence, and I think that's key. You might be in your workplace and not be the boss, yet you can influence people and move people forward in the mission or the vision of your company or the team you're working in, because people respond favorably to you. I think everybody carries a measure of influence, and so next week we'll look at and we'll talk about how to actually develop it. But for today, I want you just to think and meditate for a little bit on how am I influencing in my life right now. And maybe if you don't know how, maybe just make a little list. Maybe make two lists. One, how am I influencing now? And then the second list can be, where do I need to influence, or where do I need to show more influence? Thanks for listening today. I wish you a great day, a great week, and crazy success in all of your endeavors. Thanks.